given so much to my family. My beautiful wife has been, she's the real MVP if you want to be completely honest. She's actually the all-time leading scorer if you want to be completely honest.
Yo, LeBron, you and Drake used to go in two-mans, okay? You've been cheating on your goddamn wife. Drake used to facilitate the host, and basically, essentially, you can't dance to a song about him being a. He used to supply you with. I'm sorry.
Drake's new freestyle is about how he's hurt by men he thought were friends until he saw them riding with Kendrick. He made an I'm Sad record about LeBron James breaking his heart.
The world fell in love with the gimmicks. Even my brothers got tickets. Seemed like they loved every minute. Just know the personal to us, and it wasn't just business. Talking about we family, well, I'm not the cousin to visit. God forbid we ever gotta tarnish your public image.
Oh my God, the drama between LeBron James and DJ Akademiks has just exploded, and honey, it's messier than we ever imagined. You won't believe what's going down in this latest celebrity feud. Our basketball king LeBron has finally had enough of DJ Akademiks running his mouth, and trust me, this tea is scalding hot. Here's the juicy scoop. Drake, in his feelings as usual, tried to come for LeBron's marriage. Yes, you heard that right, and had the audacity to suggest that LeBron wasn't being faithful to his queen, Savannah. And why? All because LeBron chose to stand with Kendrick Lamar in their ongoing beef. Drake took this as the ultimate betrayal, darling, and he is not letting it go. But wait, it gets even more scandalous. DJ Akademiks, Drake's ever-faithful soldier, couldn't keep his mouth shut and jumped right into this mess, making it 10 times worse. He had the nerve to claim that LeBron owes Drake his loyalty because, and this is where it gets wild, Drake supposedly helped LeBron step out on Savannah. But here's the gag. Fans are saying Akademiks might have just shot himself and Drake in the foot. In his desperate attempt to drag LeBron, he accidentally spilled some serious tea about Drake allegedly running some questionable operations out of his Toronto mansion, giving us major Diddy vibes, if you know what I mean. And let's be real for a second. The irony of Drake and Akademiks preaching about loyalty is just too rich. Drake's got a longer list of ex-friends than hit songs, and Akademiks? Oh honey, he's still trying to shake off that nasty lawsuit where he was accused of setting up an absolutely horrific situation at his house. Not to mention those receipts floating around showing him sliding into DMs of girls who were, let's just say, way too young. The nerve of these two.
I was looking at his face and I was just like, why does his face look so familiar to me right now? So then I'm like, hold on. This is the same dude that was in my request that I found so weird. I don't understand what a 30-year-old would want to do with somebody that's 18 that didn't even graduate high school yet. I didn't graduate yet. I'm still in high school. I'm still in high school. At the end of the day, my mind, I'm still a child. I am still a child at the end of the day.
Now everyone's dying to know, what's LeBron's take on all this madness? Are he and Savannah about to drag Akademiks to court for spreading these wild accusations? Or does Akademiks actually have the receipts to back up these claims about Drake helping LeBron cheat? Let's dive into this piping hot mess.
Yes, if I'm Drake, I snitch on you too. Sorry, buddy. You can't do that. No. You've been living a lie, and everybody been thinking you're this perfect guy, but when you come to Canada, I know some of the.
Let me tell you something. Drake and LeBron's friendship, it's officially dead, finished, over. And Drake's taking this breakup harder than a teenager after their first love. This man literally got LeBron's portrait tattooed on him, only to get his heart shattered when LeBron chose Team Kendrick in this rap beef. Picture this, LeBron out here living his best life at Kendrick's pop-up show, vibing to diss tracks aimed right at Drake. And honey, he didn't just do it once. He's been caught multiple times singing along to Kendrick's bars like he's auditioning for American Idol. Well, darlings, Drake took LeBron's loyalty switch as the ultimate betrayal, and he did what he does best, turned his pain into bars. In his track, Fighting Irish, he threw some serious shade at both LeBron and DeMar DeRozan for jumping ship to Team Kendrick. But oh honey, that was just the appetizer. The real tea came piping hot when some leaked messages hit the internet. Allegedly from Drake himself, he was going off about his legal drama with Universal Music Group and used LeBron's situation as a metaphor in the messiest way possible. Get this, he wrote, and I quote, Me and Universal is like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife. The audacity. He went on about how everyone before him who tried to challenge the label got written off as crazy, so the label never had to own up to their mistakes. But hold on to your seats because this drama train was just leaving the station. DJ Akademiks, forever trying to be Drake's knight in shining armor, jumped into this mess with both feet. He had the nerve to call out LeBron for choosing Kendrick's side, saying he should have stayed neutral because, and this is where it gets juicy, Drake allegedly helped LeBron entertain other women in Toronto. Akademiks went on Instagram Live spilling all this tea about how Drake and LeBron used to run through women together in the six, with Drake apparently playing matchmaker in chief. But here's where it gets interesting. The fans aren't buying what Akademiks is selling. They're calling him out for doing the absolute most for someone who's never even bothered to appear on his stream. Some eagle-eyed fans caught something even spicier. They're saying Akademiks accidentally exposed Drake's alleged involvement in some seriously shady business. One fan pointed out, "Y'all missed the part where AK actually told on Drake too. He said Drake be supplying the women and facilitating for LeBron sounds like to me." And another chimed in with, "Act just confirmed everything Kendrick said in Meet the Grams, what an idiot LOL." Let's refresh your memory, sweeties. Kendrick dropped that bomb in Meet the Grams, suggesting that what's happening at Drake's Toronto mansion, aka the embassy, is so dark that the feds might come knocking just like they did with Diddy. And he didn't stop there. In Not Like Us, he used a Google Maps view of Drake's mansion as the cover art, slapped some ex-offender tags on it, and called Drake's crew some very unsavory names. But wait, it gets even messier. Remember Diddy's accuser, Lil Rod? Well, he came out saying Universal Music Group's CEO Lucian Grange was allegedly bankrolling Diddy's wild parties. And wouldn't you know it, Lucian used to be tight with Drake until things went south and Drake slapped UMG with a lawsuit. Now fans are connecting dots, saying Kendrick might have been onto something when he talked about how deep this rabbit hole goes in the music industry. But honey, the drama doesn't stop with Drake. Let's talk about the mess Akademiks is trying to sweep under the rug. He's dealing with some seriously disturbing allegations after his ex, Zia, accused him and two of his friends of an unspeakable crime. The way this all came out is wild. Akademiks posted this whole story time video on YouTube, claiming he was going to expose his ex for trying to ruin his image. He went on about how this woman had been blackmailing him for 2 years, threatening to send some weird pictures to his friends. Now, he didn't spill what was in those photos, but he was trying to act all unbothered, saying he had nothing to hide.
Shorty gonna send pictures or really like weird things of me to like Adam 22 and Troy Ave. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna show these that really I'm your and I got pictures of you that nobody would want to see." And I'm like, this is why I'm even here. It's like, yo, bro, like, what type of girl would do that? Like, if me and you locked in and you my, like, I've been giving you man for 2 years, why would you ever send some weird pictures of me or even do anything like that? But then I realized I'm an idiot. I'm a sucker. I'm really like on some down bad for the story I'm finna tell you. So this is a girl who's been trying to hold things against me because she really believes that I am so much in fear of these things getting out. So first and foremost, I'm gonna tell y'all a few things, okay?
But then Akademiks had this moment of self-reflection, admitting, "I'm an idiot, I'm a sucker, I'm really like on some down bad for the story I'm F to tell you." He started talking about this girl who he claims was trying to hold things over his head because she thought he was scared of certain things getting out.
They raided my house because, so there was a woman that came to my house. That woman claimed she was not by me, by other people. But it happened in my house.
Now here's where the story takes a dark turn. Akademiks claims that during this wild party where he was completely drunk, his friends had to drive him home. Meanwhile, this woman, someone he'd apparently been involved with before, texts him asking to come over. According to him, he sent an Uber for her, but by the time she arrived, he was passed out cold, totally forgetting she was even on her way.
I walk upstairs to where my master bedroom's at and I fall out. This is what y'all gonna see what the lesson is in this. Yo, I just pass out. I forgot I Ubered to my crib. I forgot, nigga, I'm drunk.
The plot thickens. Akademiks says his friends woke him up around 4 a.m., telling him they were leaving, but warning him that the girl he invited was still there. When he checked the guest bedroom, and this is where it gets really disturbing, he found her without any clothes on. When he asked what happened, she supposedly said they were just having fun.
So I go down the hallway to my guest bedroom and I see the girl. And I said, oh. But I noticed there's a couple things. First of all, she naked. Second of all, her hair is like frizzy. That this is summertime. Like, almost like she kind of went in the pool type. Pool, like it's a big ass pool. Anyway, I'm like, yo, what's good with you? Like, I'm waking her up type shit. I'm like, yo, you sleeping? Like, what's up? Anyway, I go downstairs. She kind of realized I'm there. She wakes up, she come downstairs. She's telling me they were just chilling, having fun, waiting for me type. But I'm sleeping, and I'm asleep from like 9 p.m. since I got in the crib, and they don't wake me up till 4 a.m. That's how many hours? 7 hours. Okay.
But wait, there's more. Akademiks claims he checked his security footage from that night and saw the woman with 2 of his friends.
When I look at my camera in the morning, gang, the shorty was getting like, I don't even like, she was getting trained by my 2 mans, like on my pool deck the night before when I'm sleeping. I'm dead ass, this is what happened.
Now get this, Akademiks suddenly switches to defense mode, claiming he got caught up in this whole nightmare because he's such a good guy and had absolutely no idea what his friends were doing behind his back.
Men, I want y'all to learn this lesson from me. And I will say this, and tears might come in my eye when I say this to you. You could get penalized for being a good guy. I never knew nothing was ever going on. I was sleeping. So when I seen it, I'm kind of offended.
Here's where it gets even more disturbing. The woman told Akademiks she couldn't remember anything from that night and was going to the hospital for a medical examination. But Akademiks had the audacity to suggest she only did this because she was embarrassed about what happened.
Shorty now says to me, yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Like, I really don't believe I would really do that. I'm not that type of person. Yo, you're right, I should go get tested. Remember, I told her to get tested. Right, I think, and that's why I said, like, maybe I f***ed up by, like, because now I'm making her seem nasty, right? Like, yo, go get tested. What the f-? She said, yeah, I'm gonna get tested, and yo, you know, I'm gonna get a kit. I tell her, I'm like, yo, get a kit, like, so good, like, yo, whatever. I said, whatever you got going, but she keep asking me, like, yo, are you sure what happened after this? How did both of the guys get there instead of one? Because I remember talking to him, but I remember the other guy. And I'm like, bro, I'm not watching this. So now I'm getting defense. I ain't watching that. Come on, gang. I'm not watching this.
So 3 days later, according to Akademiks, the woman reached out asking for his friends' names and numbers. You know, the ones who were at his house that night. And once again, Akademiks kept playing this good guy card like we're supposed to believe he's just an innocent bystander in all this.
Bro, you still trying to, like, I say, yo, you them. You can't get their name and number? Why the you need me to get their name and number? I don't know. Like, come on, bro. Why you keep asking about you don't? Yo, could I get their names and numbers? Bruh. I say, you know, because she keep wanting to say, I want to know exactly what happened. Do you sure nobody used the condom? I said, bruh, from the video I seen, I ain't seen them niggas use a condom type. By the way, here's the thing, and for the guys who's watching, this is what being a good guy gets you. Because I could have acted like nothing happened. I could have just chalked it to the game, which I probably should have, and be like, that's a girl. You know how girls are. Yo, I've thought about this a million times. I really think that me making her feel some shame made all this happen.
When it comes to his house getting raided, Akademiks says the woman reported the assault to the police and claims he refused to hand over the security footage. He kept insisting there's no evidence of any crime, saying he's only involved because it happened at his house. The nerve of this man.
The reason why they did that is because Shorty went to the cops, and the cops reading and listening to her side of the story, they're saying, oh yeah, Shorty got R-worded, Akademiks got the tape, it's at his house, but he don't want to give up the tape.
But oh honey, everything changed when a shocking video surfaced. In this footage, you can hear a woman screaming at Akademiks' house, and guess what? Our supposedly passed out Akademiks is seen walking around. So much for his story about being unconscious the whole time. The video shows something absolutely chilling. Akademiks just casually strolling around his house while there are terrifying screams in the background. His fans tried to spin it, saying the screams were from a different ex who supposedly showed up and trashed his place, but wait until you hear what happened next.
I'm not gonna stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends with me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. Me too, and a kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
The story took an even darker turn when the alleged victim finally broke her silence. She released a video claiming multiple men were involved in the attack and, hold on to your seats, she accused Akademiks of being part of it.
And to keep it real, if you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think it was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as the chick got a college ID, she's getting f***ed. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17. She's gonna get this dick.
And just when you thought it couldn't get any more disturbing, an old audio clip resurfaced that sent shockwaves through social media. In it, Akademiks is heard making absolutely revolting comments about how he sees no difference between 17-year-olds and 21-year-olds, saying he doesn't care if someone's underage. The absolute horror.
So I seen this post in the shade room, him saying that there's no difference between a 17-year-old and a 20-year-old, that he would still have with a 17-year-old, if she had an ID or something like that. If you guys want to see the context of the post, then just look. But it was giving very much creepy, pervy vibes, right? So I was looking at his face and I was just like, like, why does his face look so familiar to me right now? So then I'm like, hold on. This is the same, like, dude that was in my request that I found so weird because he didn't really put anything. What he put was like a heart, and I thought that was so weird. And here y'all go. I know people's not gonna believe me, so yeah. And you're not gonna say nothing in my DMs but just a heart. And I think that was like bait for me to like text back, but I never texted back because I'm just like, what am I supposed to say to this? I looked at my likes, and why out of all my pictures that I have on my Instagram, he only liked the one that I have in a bathing suit. So mind you, I like looked at my likes and I didn't even remember a dude's name for real. So I just put I am because that's all I like remembered. But I'm scrolling down and ding, 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 he's right here under a picture with me on my bathing suit. Everybody that keeps saying like she's 18, like it's legal, she legal. You're weird. If you're literally waiting for girls to turn 18 just to, do stuff with them, you're like a predator, bro. Like that's just weird. I don't understand what a 30-year-old would want to do with somebody that's 18 that didn't even graduate high school yet. I didn't graduate yet. Like, I'm still in high school. At the end of the day, like, my mind, I'm still a child. I am still a child at the end of the day. I feel like sending a heart in my DMs and liking my picture is you fishing for me to respond to you. And I would think that was weird if he was trying to do that because I am 18, still living in my mama's house. Still got teddy bears on my goddamn bed. Like, come on.
But wait, the receipts just kept coming. Another young woman stepped forward with proof that Akademiks had slid into her DMs and liked her photos while she was still in high school. The audacity of this man knows no bounds. And there's more. Reports started emerging about Akademiks allegedly flying out young girls and pressuring them to drink until they couldn't respond. One brave soul shared screenshots of him asking exactly when she would turn 18. I mean, how creepy can you get? Another young woman revealed that Akademiks bragged to her about sleeping with someone, admitting he wasn't even sure if she was 17 or 18. Now, with all these absolutely disgusting allegations swirling around both Drake and Akademiks, sources close to King LeBron are saying he's completely unbothered by anything these two are saying. And honestly, can you blame him? He's got bigger things to focus on than their desperate attempts at drama. As for the fans, they've been waiting for Akademiks' downfall for what feels like forever, and it looks like karma might finally be catching up to him. The internet never forgets, and these receipts aren't going anywhere. The big question on everyone's mind is, are Drake and Akademiks trying to distract from their own scandals by throwing dirt on LeBron's name? Sounds like a classic case of deflection if you ask me. But honey, with all these skeletons tumbling out of their closets, they might want to think twice about throwing stones from their glass mansions. Remember to drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're dying to hear what you think about this whole messy situation. And don't go anywhere, because we've got another juicy story coming up that you absolutely won't want to miss. This drama is far from over, and you know we'll be here to spill all the tea as it comes. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications, because trust me, there's definitely more to this story than meets the eye.